Hello and welcome back to another Fun Culture video. Today we are doing first impressions of To Hell With Hell. This game is a survival horror game developed by Lazarite Games. It will be coming out an hour after this video goes live, so I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get started. Basically, to start you have to choose a difficulty. As this is my first time playing, I only had one difficulty to choose from. You get 6 saves. The first time you enter the game you get like a little nice intro prologue that basically explains what's happening. Basically, Shax that's trying to just take over hell and bring disorder to hell. The first time you load into the game, you're playing as a character called Natasia, I want to say. It's like a little tutorial room. Basically, just shows you simple controls, explains like the different parts and aspects of the game, like your shooting, movement. After finishing all the things that you required to do in that chapter, you walk through a portal and then it brings you to this screen here. So as you can see, we have just completed the tutorial, and now the character's face has moved on to the next bar. In that menu you get to choose a new perk. Every time you complete a level you get to choose a new perk. This time I chose like a quick fire mode. So basically it just means my character can shoot faster. You spawn in with your basic loadout, which is a pistol, like a revolver sort of pistol, and a melee weapon, which I think this time was a cleaver. As you can see now, all the different styles of character. This is basically, I just owned everyone in this because of my special ability, like the shotgun. I just like killed about like 12 of them, like crab spidery looking things. As you can see now on the screen, there's a load of explosions going off. This is a special character as well. You really want to hunt them down, from my experience. Like, I literally just try and chase after them because otherwise it's an absolute nightmare to deal with. As you can see right now, there's a lot of these like fire totems that are around. They definitely make the game a bit more interesting and change the difficulty of the game. I reckon they probably make it a lot harder because you're not only having to worry about the villains and like people that are trying to kill you, you have to worry about the fire that could randomly just squirt out at you. And it definitely changes how you play on the map itself, because it changes your positioning and it definitely does disrupt some of your like running away. And I've died many times to getting caught between some fire and a load of enemies. One of my favorite bits about this game is the customization. To say it's quite a small size game, it has a load of customization in the game, from different guns. Like, as you can see, I'm using a shotgun. It's like snipers, there's pistols, there's like minigun sort of things. Like, great. then that's just not it. Then you got all your different masks, which then all of the different masks have different abilities, that have different like styles of weapons that like they can bring out. As you'll see soon on the main boss video, I had a mask that could shoot like, it was almost like a grenade launcher, but rather than like an explosion, it was like ice, and the ice froze like the enemies, and it was really good actually. Talking about a bit of the masks have their like own individual health. You can pick up a max of 3 masks, I think it is. I don't know if that was a perk that allowed me to have 3 of them, but they each individually have their own health. They have their own abilities. There's a lot of different types of masks. As you can see in the bottom of the screen, there's like a little meter that fills up depending on how many enemies you kill. It's called a rage meter, and as you can see, the abilities are placed at different points along the line. That's how much rage they use. You can use these abilities by either pressing space or right click. Right click is usually the more powerful ability, and space is usually like a dash or doing a lot more simple. So after completing 4 of the levels, they're very difficult and do take time to get through. But on easy, I did save, and then like you can get through them pretty easily. All very similar. There's not much variation. There's just some like different characters you get to, and that's about it. For this is what the first boss that I'm playing with at the moment. As you can see, I've got a mask on which allows me to have special abilities, which allows you to freeze the main boss, and this is probably the best mask I came across. It's like just the most damage and everything, I feel, and especially for this boss, we're spawning a load of like her minions. You could just literally just throw that like ice bomb in and it just killed them straight away. So it was kind of a bit overpowered for this. The boss difficulty I didn't find too difficult. I don't know if it's because of the mask I was using, but overall the boss wasn't too difficult. Compared to the rest of the game, I felt this was actually considerably easier, and it was actually quite enjoyable rather than being an absolute nightmare. Just finish this video off with, I'm just going to like have a quick conclusion. Overall, I think this game's great. I'd probably say there's no official price out yet, but I'd probably say it'll probably go for sale about £10 maybe. I feel that's what it's worth. I definitely feel like I'll be playing it more and probably even bring out more videos on it for when I progress further through the game. I feel the game's got a lot of potential. There's some slight like minor things that they need to balance. I found ammo was a bit restricted, especially when you get to like the later parts. But overall, sounds good. The art style is amazing. The style of the game and everything works well. I mean, they could make the bosses slightly harder compared to the rest of the game. They just need a bit more of a buff, maybe a bit longer. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 PM for the Northgard playthrough. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.